The Egyptians, they worked the Jews with porech. Porech. Rashi, what's perech? Avoda kosher. Hamafareches is aguf umshabarto. It's a type of work which causes the body to become brittle and just breaks it. It was like beyond human capacity. What the whole idea was what to work them to death. That was the whole idea. So over here, the Seforno says it was like a mida keneged mida. As they regressed in their spirituality and sinned to a greater degree, to that degree, the bondage intensified. Zek kefi ma shoyu mosifin chatos al chatos, kein ovdo atzosam yetzu miro el oro. Meaning, what the Egyptians were doing to us was only a reflection of where we were standing spiritually speaking. You know, sometimes people, they wonder why. Well, there it's a little different. There it's person of the Kabul. It's old Derech Eretz. So it's a little different. There it doesn't mean no. Which means over here, this whole idea is like to show them it goes hand in hand. To the degree that you sin, to that degree you're going to be enslaved. That's the mida keneged mida. We're not saying how they're being enslaved, but in terms of the suffering, the intensity of the suffering. And they embittered their lives with hard work. Meaning they went out of their way to make it difficult for them, because as it says before, it's v'yakutzu. Whatever level of bondage it was beferech. No, so this is beyond. This is beyond, or this is not beyond? Not sure. Over here, the Baal Turim says that the letters of Chomer is Ramach. Ramach and Chomer are the same. Chomer Levanim. It's like every aspect of the being was enslaved. The Chomer Levanim. Hear Howard. Hear what? Yeah, but it's Ramach. The word letters Chomer and Ramach are the same letters. This is Moshe's type of word. I know. Ramach Evorim, right? You have 248 parts to the body, right? How many? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so just talk your language. Okay, Ramach Evorim. Barbomine Inuyim, the Posuk. This is the 4 levels of suffering, of affliction, the Posuk. V'yemoris Chayeyim, V'avoda Kosher. That's one. V'chomel Levenim, Chol Avod Vasoder. Then it says Kol Avodosam She'ovdim Beferech. L'chein hoise kol mako mako shel dal makos. Right, there's a little discussion in Agora. Right, how many makos were each mako? Was it 4? Was it 5? So he says the reason why, because since in every aspect of the way they enslaved us, there were 4 aspects to it. So therefore, the mida keneged mida was that each mako, when it manifests itself, it had 4 levels of. There were subcategories within the mako. Omandi omar shel hei makos choshnam ve'yavidu mitzrayim s'nei b'forech. It's how exactly to calculate the mida keneged mida. V'yomei melech Mitzrayim lamiyaldos o ivrios asher shema'acha shiv Hashem Hashem nispuah. Did you look up to tell me whether they were Jewish or not? Can't. This just doesn't fit into the words. Doesn't fit into the words. Yeah. No. He mentioned something, interpretation. Lamiyal. First of all, why are they called ivrios? So what? How does he interpret the word Ivrios? Hebrews. So Hebrews. There's some not Jewish. That's what you said. They weren't Jewish midwives. That's who Ivrios. Okay? Even though it should say Lamayaldos Ashelo Ivrios, not who Ivrios. Ashish, and what's Shem Achas Shifur Shem? So it's and Shem Achas Shifur Shem, and what were the names of the midwives? One's name was Shifur and Pua. Okay, here's how it fits. V'yom bi'alet chenes Ivrios Urisim alav noim benhu hamitem also. If it's a boy, you kill him. Imbasi b'choyo. Okay. Good. For survival. For survival. So good, but if they wouldn't have feared God, they wouldn't have done it. They would have listened. It's you always somehow rationalize. So that we mentioned yesterday in Ramban. Eventually they did. When this didn't work, they did that. But they had to dehumanize us before they were able to do that. Otherwise, the population would have risen up against the government, not allowed it. They wouldn't have listened initially. They did not do as the king of Egypt spoken to them that always point out, right? The one who spoke to them was Melech Mitzrayim, and because they feared Hashem, they didn't listen what the king of Egypt, Diber. Diber is formal, and Melech Mitzrayim. Because later when they respond, when he says, what's going on, it says, Vatomru mi'alus el Paro. Right? They respond to Paro. They don't refer to him as Melech Mitzrayim. Why? Because it's for Tereno. When he speaks to them, it's Melech Mitzrayim. He's giving the order. Melech Mitzrayim speaks to you, you listen. But when they responded to Paro. You're an individual. Why? Because if you fear Hashem at their level, you're an individual. You're just a monarch. You're there. You put in the position. That's who you are. Well, the question is, what exactly was the objective now? Was it because the Moshin Shel Yisrael? Right? At this point, it's not Moshin Shel Yisrael. No, this is pre. This is before it. Right. It's only later when they said, we see this, then they went to the next level. Yeah, no, this was because they were getting worried. As much as they enslaved them, they saw the numbers just kept increasing. So you destroy the male population. Eventually, the women intermarrying, it's over. They'll assimilate. Okay. Exactly. So they said, no, because they said originally you wanted us to kill that even the mother doesn't realize that that we're killing the children. The child died in childbirth. But when they said, by the time we come there, they've already given birth. Like animals. Animals don't need a midwife. Jewish women don't need midwives. That's what they told him. that what?
He said some spies, the Egyptians who lived next door to the people, so that they would know, when they were expecting.
No, so that's the Gemara says. All Jews divorced their wives. When Amram divorced Yocheved, and everybody divorced their wives. So when they got back with their wives, they started to calculate 9 months. So it's not because they lived next door. They actually searched out their homes to see if a child was born after 9 months. Before that, they weren't. That's why Moshe was born premature, so she had 3 months.